Do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. One major way to renew your mind is by the word of God. That's why at Rejoice TV, we are committed to sound doctrine and correcting wrong mindsets. God bless you as you listen with an unbiased mind. Do well to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And will pervert the gospel of James chapter 1 verse 13. He says, let no man say when he's tempted, I'm tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But, next verse, every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust. His own. Wherefore, as by one man sin from man, sin entered into the world, and the sin that came out of man produced death. Every man is tempted when he's drawn away of his own lust. James 1:14, when he's drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Watch the motions of sin. Next verse. And when lust has conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. So did you see the motion of sin? God is not involved. Satan is not involved. In the motion of sin, God is not involved. Satan is not involved. That's how small Satan is. That's how powerful man is. Man has lust. What is lust? Desires. Anybody that has desires is temptable. The only people that don't get tempted are those that don't have desires. I get tempted, your pastor gets tempted because we are men with desires. You too get tempted, including those of you pretend. You are tempted just like you are pretending. No human being is temptless. If it's English like that. Every man is tempted. How many men? Are you a man? When he's drawn away of his own. So every man has a lust. Lust is desire. Satan cannot tempt you except in the area of your desire. Where you don't have desire, you cannot be tempted. For example, me, even if I see a naked man, I won't be tempted. I'll just say, dress up, dress up, dress up. What's the problem with you? That's all. I won't even think about it. Okay? But if I see a naked woman, I'll be tempted. Because I'm drawn. Because I'm a normal man. It's only an abnormal man that will be tempted by another man. A normal man will be tempted by a woman. And any man that a woman does not tempt needs deliverance. Especially a beautiful woman. You know, it's only me that can tell you this kind of thing, right? Yes. Every man is tempted. Are you a man? Yes. Temptation is not a sin. Temptation is not a sin. Jesus was tempted, but he was without sin. So temptation is not a sin. Every man is tempted when he's drawn away of his own lust. So when I am tempted and I dwell on it and I stay on it, it will give birth to a child called sin. But if I'm tempted and I don't stay on it and I move away from it, it will not produce a child called sin. So therefore, it cannot produce death. If I see a beautiful woman, wow, wonderful, I take my eyes away, I move on. I was tempted, but I did not allow it to draw me. When a woman sees a handsome man and she goes like, wow, and she takes her eyes off, she's tempted but did not yield. So the temptation did not draw her. So therefore, it didn't have time to conceive. Because before it conceived, he was distracted. I'm teaching here. Every man is tempted when he's drawn away of his own lust. Then when lust has conceived, so the lust must have time to conceive. When you now sit down and calculate, how am I going to carry it out? You calculate and plan and strategize. That's conception period. Then when you have strategized, it is when you execute the strategy that it is called sin. And once it produces sin, you can't stop the process. It is not God, it is not Satan. Because when you yielded to the temptation, you produce a child called sin. And sin can never be alone. It comes with death. It's not God that killed you. God didn't even know you were dying till his attention was called. You use your hand to trigger the action. You sat down. You meditated. You thought over it. You strategized. You planned. You even prayed for it to work. Then you took a step by faith. And then you set the machinery in motion. Then when it is about to kill you, God now discovered and stepped in. So the only part that God plays in mercy is to interrupt the process. Somebody say, if God knows that Adam will have sinned, why did he create Adam? He created Adam because also within Adam, he put in Adam the ability to decide to sin and the ability to decide not to sin, and gave Adam the freedom to make the choice. But listen carefully, everybody. You make the choice, but you don't determine the outcome of the choice. So you have a free will, but your will is not that free. You have a free will, but your will is not that free. It is free in the sense that you will make the choice. You will make the decision. But it is not free in the sense that you do not determine the outcome of that decision. The outcome is beyond your power. But the choice is within your power. So when thinking of the choice, go beyond the choice. Think of the outcome. Because the outcome can live with you for the rest of your life. It's not God. Every man is tempted when he is drawn. It's not Satan. Many things we blame Satan for, Satan is waiting to report you on the judgment day. Say, even the one he decided he blamed me, God, is it fair? I'm teaching good.